Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Doing good. Can you hear us fine?
Yeah, yeah. Hear you loud and clear. You ain't glitching or nothing like that. I'm rapping.
Nice.
Thank you.
How y'all doing today?
Doing great.
Good.
Yeah, I just clicked on the last one. Ain't nobody tapped in yet, but I'm pretty sure they will be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Y'all boys doing really good. I'm proud of him. I was scared. Because I'm to be honest. I'm scared of live rats, man. I've had a bad experience with them, so I try to convert over to frozen. But for the most part, I ain't gonna let my snake starve. So he took two yesterday. Yeah, he took two.
That's awesome.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's been a good eater. If you just get him in a good habit of eating with you for a few weeks with live, and then try a frozen thawed, and he should take it right away.
Yeah.
Because he
yeah.
was
He
one that would always come out and take it from me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Looking
he
good.
looks nice and comfy.
Yeah.
yeah, he good, man. He a real crafty guy, man. He likes to hang right at the front. And when I open the bin up, he'll come right out, man, and lick my finger a couple of times, come on out, make sure it's me, and just come straight up my arm, man. Just chill. So
Yeah.
he's really chill, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He's really chill. Smooth operator, what's good? Chico, what's going on? Mike Duval in the building. LaShonda, what's going on? What's going on with everybody? Y'all hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all hit that like button. So I'm glad to have you guys on. I appreciate y'all accepting the invite. Uh Thank you for my merch, my stickers, all that good stuff that I got. And thank you for my beautiful snake. You know.
Absolutely. Thank you for our song. Because
Oh yeah, definitely. It was no problem. If you need me again, just let me know.
You got it. Yeah.
If you got
As
any
you can see, anything that we make, we use the song, or when we're doing our reptile shows, we use the song. Stuff that we
okay.
don't make, we'll use somebody else's song, so that way people can cue on that. Anytime we're using Proxima, it's related to us.
That's it. That's it, man. Y'all hit the like button coming in. We ready to get the show started. There's a couple of people in here. And normally it takes a few minutes, people to start pouring in and so um introduce yourselves to the people that don't know who you guys are and what you do. I know. So introduce yourself to the crowd and we can go from there.
You got it. So we're Proxima Reptilis. We're out of Colorado. We've been doing this professionally now as a business for about 4 years.
Yep.
The really nice thing, what we really focus in on is four main recessives. So we're really harnessing in on the Axanthin VPI, Rainbow, Monarch, which you just showed off your beautiful boy, and then also we're working on Ultra Male too. So those are the four main ones. Now we don't get me wrong, we have many genes that we're working in that direction. So like we have Monsoon, we have Sunset, we have a lot of the nice codoms, Shredder and Stranger and so forth. But with that said, we're working all that to get in those four main resets. And
Mm.
then we do a lot of shows here in Colorado. We do the ARPE twice a year, and then we also do the show me 3 times a year.
3 times.
3 times a year.
2 to 3 times depends on our.
Yeah. So we this year we got about what 31 clutches.
31 clutches.
31 clutches.
Mm.
And we try to keep our collection around 200 animals. So we try to stick to around 200. Sometimes
Okay.
we float over, sometimes we float under, but that's about our average.
Average. So you currently your collection. You normally keep your collection at like right around 200 animals.
Yeah, that's our goal is to try and keep it there. Now, like I said, if you have really good set of clutches, sometimes you float over. If you don't have too many clutches, well then it's kind of nice, And then we go from there. And then originally, when we first early started, we did some of our own feeders, or we got our feeders. I'm sorry, from Fred and AJ. So they helped us out quite a bit with feeders. We also got some ASFs, and so forth from other breeders. Like Justin Credibal's hooked us up with some ASFs and so forth. And then we started building our own feeders that way. And then we finally got to the point where now we feed our own collection.
Yep.
And that was my next question. I was going to ask how many that you had, so you answered that. And you currently do breed your rodents now, right?
Yes, I'm the one that takes care of all the animals, and I take care of the rats 100%. I breed right now. I have all three species. I have mice, ASFs, and Norwegian rats. My goal is to be able to feed all of our snakes every week on ASFs. So that's my goal.
Okay.
I like ASFs just because the snakes love them. They do so much better on them. They never outgrow the snake as adults, So it all around, I prefer the ASFs, and I've not had any problems, switching them over to anything else. I mean, occasionally you'll have that anomaly, but where they're like, no, I only want this. But I have snakes who go through that depending on the season. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, we do all our rodents and everything in-house.
And then we also have other species too. So ball pythons is probably 90% of our collection, but we have Dummer boas. We have some BCIs that I really enjoy. We're really focusing on the IMG and some other morphs in there, along with the blood.
Yep.
So we're trying to do that. We also have like one blood python just for fun. I have a black python for fun. And then we also have Dumerals, skinks. That's the other one. So we have some skinks that we're going to try and start working with.
King snakes.
We have 2 king snakes. They're kind of just for fun.
That's just a little side project of mine.
And my boys also have some really nice animals too. My son has a tegu, and then my other son has a rhino iguana. And so those are awesome. But those are down in their rooms, and they take care of them. They're like their little puppy dogs. They play with them all the time.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the most difficult thing about having that many rodents and that many snakes? What's the most difficult part of that?
The most difficult part is just your time management. Because the rats have to be cleaned, weekly, if bi-weekly, depending on your setup. Then you have to have the time to go through all the snakes, make sure they're watered and clean and all that good stuff. Make sure they're shedding right. So since I'm the one that takes care of all the animals, because he works the day job that helps with the hobby.
Okay.
And I take care of all the animals, and that's my full-time job.
Yeah. And so we split this up. She takes care of all the animals and stuff like that during the day. After work and weekends, then I do all the social media stuff. And then I'm really into the genetics part of it, and that's what got me into it. Because I really love math. By trade, I'm a DevOps engineering manager, and so what I end up doing is do a lot of computer IT type stuff with firmware. And so with that said, I really like math, and so with the genetics, it helps me utilize that part of what I've learned, along with all my computer science background. It's just like playing with social media is just like second nature, so it's easy.
It's easy, yeah. So does it actually feel like work? Because I know that y'all love what y'all do with the animals. Does it actually feel like work, or is it just something to do?
So, so I love working with the snake. That is not work. I love working with, getting them to calm down and be comfortable. The rats are the work. I'll be completely honest.
Yeah.
I'm very indifferent with the rats because to me it's a rodent. It's just how I was raised. But it is so much work. I actually say as a rat breeder who happens to have snakes. Because that's what it feels like some weeks. It's all about the rodents. I mean, you kind of have to be that way because you're controlling what your snakes are eating. So if you're not feeding them quality, you're not going to produce quality. So
I get it.
It's a must. It really is. You have to manage to do it.
Okay. Well, how did you guys what made you guys want to go from just being hobbyists to full blown business? Like, this is what we gonna do. What especially as being a married couple, doing it together, what was the process that you guys went through to structure and come up with that decision that this is what we're gonna do?
Yeah. So I've always been an animal lover.
Okay.
I was the little girl who was always getting in trouble for bringing reptiles or snakes into the house. Through the years, we bred and showed dogs. I tried breeding bearded dragons at one point. As a teenager, I had birds. I did cockatiels and I bred them as a teen. So it's just kind of in my blood to work with animals. I've always been good at it.
Okay.
And I had never gotten into like actually keeping very many snakes. I didn't know anything about all pythons. To me, they were just a two-tone brown and black snake. You know, I didn't know anything about them.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law invited us to a snake show up here, a reptile show, one of the shows, and we went in and looked, and I got a snake first via Morph Market. I finally talked him into going to the reptile show just to look around and see what it was about.
Mhm.
Absolutely fell in love. He found his first snake. I bought a second snake at that point, and I'll leave it to you.
Yeah, then at that point, we really started like going to the reptile show. So we kind of just started going to local shows, checking stuff out. And then once that happened, it kind of hit me kind of like the same with the tech industry. When I was young, I knew right away I was going to, go to school for computer science and stuff like that. So then when I started playing with the ball python stuff, I was like, hey, this could be cool to really do this as a business. So we started buying several and playing around with it. And then before you knew it, just kind of took off like wildfire. And then we were watching YouTube videos and we met a couple of snake breeders. They started helping mentor us, and then they just helped us really dive into it. Like, for example, Fred and AJ from FNA has really given us some really awesome tips and tricks on stuff that we were learning, especially with the rat stuff and snakes.
Both.
And we got some really nice animals from them too. I can show off here later.
Yep.
Balls also with Justin. He was really awesome. Helped mentor, show us a lot. Colorado Cold Bloods.
Yep.
Also really awesome.
Aaron and Corey.
We started getting into
Yeah. I want to
setting
reach
up
out to them and get them on too. Talk about the strike stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they have. Yeah. And so Colorado Cold Bloods helped us out, showed us some of the ropes on how to get set up for the show. Again, they get coached us on, hey, buy these displays versus those displays, buy these type of materials for that, your banners and so forth.
Yeah.
So took off from there. And then just with my natural business and IT skill sets, it kind of just started rolling there. We're like, hey, we're gonna do it as a business and formed our own company and so forth.
Yeah,
So
that's cool.
Really easy transition or agreement because I was the animal person. I'm the animal person, so it was only natural for me to be the one to take care of and make sure the husbandry was right. It just, like I said, it was just in my blood. So there wasn't like this big discussion. We just basically had to agree these are our roles for now to make this work.
And then my ultimate goal is, probably 10, 15 years from now, when I say, hey, I think I might start winding down my career, this is what I want to retire into.
Yeah.
And so this is what I plan on doing as a business hobby. I look at it more of a hobby because I love these animals so much. They're just awesome. So with that said, but then there's a business aspect of it where you want it to be able to be self-sustaining and pay for itself. So then you have to be able to make animals and things that people want to see. And then when we did that, the techie side started coming out of both of us too. So we added 3D printing into the business as well. So we have a lot of bamboo printers up in one of our offices, and we have 4 of them.
4.
And so Melissa actually does that to break up the monotony. So when she's done cleaning, or she's like, I have enough cleaning today, she goes upstairs and starts printing stuff for the shows. And so, so when we go to reptile shows, we do some 3D prints. We sell our animals that we have available that we decide not to hold back, as well as we do some cocoa stuff. And then that's pretty much about it for right now. We have plans to expand. One of my sons is getting into welding a lot, so he's getting certified in that stuff. So he might even eventually maybe start making up our own stainless steel or aluminum rack. So that's something that might be coming in the future when he's done with that. So he's a senior, so he's getting really close, and then he has about another 8 months after that to get a certification. But that might all happen.
Okay. See, y'all got some good stuff going on over there. That's dope. You know what I mean? Oh, that's dope. That's amazing. Okay. It's what I really think is so dope is when you get a couple together and both of them start to getting into the same things. I mean, then like you said, you in the future you plan on retiring and saying, "Look, this is what I got going on full time." Having a plan, it always works. Having a plan works every time. You know what I'm saying? And I think, and I love to see couples. You know what I mean? Married couples, girlfriend, but no matter what, that's into it together because that's showing each other more love and support. You each other get more time. You know, it's basically what I'm saying is y'all meeting, becoming married, meeting together, and happening to get into the same things. It's almost like the universal said, "Hey, Mike and Melissa, y'all, this is what y'all gonna do.
Yeah.
This
Yep.
is this
It,
is the path.
it,
This is the
it
path."
took a long time to
Yeah.
get there. I will say that. Because he was more raised more old school toward reptiles than I was. So any time before, like when I did the beardies, that was purely mine. He didn't want nothing to do with it, had no interest in it. But when the math factor came in, and then of course the visual beauty of ball pythons with all their genetics, that's what clicked it for him.
Mm.
Yeah, because like for me, before I became a engineering manager, I was a project manager for many years. And so, you have to plan for many years out, thinking about if I buy this animal with this animal, it might produce this. Then if I hit this, what direction do I want to take it after that? So most of my animals, I have 3 to 5 year plans already in my mind. And we use Husbandry Pro, and we're partners with Husbandry Pro, so we track all our information on our animals and data there. And so just to kind of throw that out there, you type in Proxima 60 at Husbandry Pro, it'll give you 60 days. So you can use our code if you want to.
Okay. Okay.
And so with that said, I was able to tie my project management skills into it, my math skills into that. And then, I did a lot of web development early in my career. And, when you do web development, you get satisfaction by seeing the designs and how it comes together. So with these animals, by getting the morphs to come together and you hitting that animal you were shooting for, almost gives me that same rush and adrenaline about, hey, look at this animal, I hit this. It took me 3-4 years to get there, but then I finally hit the animal I was going after. So this is so much related, even though one's more animals and one's more tech. It just kind of felt similar to me.
Okay. Well, right now the chat is going up and down. Right now, it's saying I got 146 people in here and only 14 likes. Y'all hit the like button.
Oh my goodness, let's get those likes up, guys.
146 people with 14 likes. Now that goes up and down, fluctuates. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, but it needs to go way up higher than that.
really,
Come on,
y'all in the
guys.
chat, y'all hit the like button, please. Yeah, I mean that many people. Now it went down to 76, but still only 15 likes. So y'all get the likes up, man. We ready to show off some snakes. So y'all tell your people to come and tune in because they got an awesome collection. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. So that's all I'm saying.
Likes up before we show snakes.
Right.
Yeah. All right, you hear what they said? Before they show anything, y'all got to get the likes up. So y'all better hop up in here and start hitting that like button. There you go, 16. She's moving up one gradually. Yeah, y'all hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. Yeah.
I think one other thing I would like to share with everybody that I think more snake shows we start talking about is in my industry there's a term that we use called disaster recovery, business continuity management, so DRBCM. And I think you really need to bring those type of aspects into your reptile hobby. And what I mean by that is if you have an incubator like behind me, think about having UPS backup if you ever lose power. So that way you don't lose your collection. If you're in an area where you have power issues, think about having a generator. So then that way you can make sure your animals are safe and okay because it gets cold in Colorado, stuff like that. Other things I talk about too is have backup heat tape. So like if your incubator breaks and the fans or the heat tape goes down, you don't want to lose all those animals that you've been trying to get. So make sure you do that. Same with when you have your rodent room. Think about, hey, you can actually have a flood in there if you don't do your water lines right. So have some sort of sensor to check for stuff like that. Make sure you have backup tubs and so forth if stuff breaks. So always think about the aspects of if something goes wrong, do I have something handy? For example, your thermostats. If your thermostat goes down, you need to have a backup just handy so that we can get you by until you can get a replacement. So just think about those different things that wear and tear and break down because you're going to have to be prepared for that because with these animals, they're in your hands. So make sure that you're prepared to take care of them correctly. That type of stuff.
And for the long haul, these animals don't just live 8 to 12 years. These things live 30 years, 40 years. They
Yeah.
live a long time. You know what I'm saying? So
Much
it's
more,
definitely a long commitment. You know what I'm saying?
yep, much more commitment than any dog or cat ever.
Right.
Definitely.
And then
Definitely.
from the business aspect, also think about if you're going to start heavily investing into it, think about getting an LLC or a sole proprietor. That way you can write stuff off, because you're going to be investing in these animals, infrastructure, and their feed and their husbandry. All that fun stuff costs a lot of money. So you're going to want to be able to think about from a business aspect. Once you start getting above 10, 20 animals and you think you're going to start breeding, you might want to start thinking about, do I want to make this a small business so I can claim some of those deductions? Start thinking about those type of things.
Yeah.
You got me even thinking about it now. Like I said, I don't have 12. Well, my wife just got her first snake. My wife just commented in the chat to Octavia Saunders. That's my wife in the chat. She just got her very first snake, and shouts out to Ash at Morph Minded, man. He just bought me a rack system.
Oh,
Yep, and then he
that's how it starts.
bought my wife this girdle, and she loves to eat. She probably ready to go now.
Oh,
Yeah, she's a ivory het trash, 100% het trash stripe.
nice. Het trash.
Yep, that's trash stripe. Yep.
What?
Yep.
That's trash stripe.
Yeah. Yeah, and she took down 2 meals, man, yesterday.
Wow.
Took down 2 meals yesterday. Yep. So yeah, but you're giving me some game that I'm like, okay, well, because I do gotta provide for these animals, substrate, food, systems, whatever they may need. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then I do plan on breeding in the future. Once we move out of here and I have more space, I'm going full throttle. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna sell this about another year or so, and then I'm going to a bigger spot. Got a garage or a shed, and man, I'm gonna load up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna load up.
Yeah, because there's so much that comes into it. Like I said earlier, when you buy your next level displays, those cost a lot of money. You buy your banners, your tablecloths.
Yeah.
When you go to shows,
Your stickers,
your stickers,
your
you name
t-shirts.
it. Your swag, all that stuff costs money. So if you're gonna invest into it like a business, treat it like a business in that aspect.
Yeah.
And that's why I like to call it a hobby business, because a lot of people forget that the hobby part's great, and that's what made me fall in love with it. But you're putting so much money into this, you might, if you're going to put that kind of money into, you might want to treat it like a business and claim those things that you can.
Especially if you're going to have any sort of income from them. So meaning you're going to produce, you're going to sell those babies. If you're going to, that right there is expense and income. It's a business.
Right. And then, of course, if you're going to use stuff like Square to go ahead and sell your animals, so a lot of people use credit cards and so forth, sell online, whatever. And then when you're shipping animals from here to another state, all that costs money. So you might as well be able to claim it. So that way, when you do your taxes, you can do that. And, if your business stutters, there's that 3 to 5 year range where if you don't start showing profit, they might call you a hobby. But no big deal. At least those 3 to 5 years, you were able to claim on taxes and at least get some of that money back. But if you are successful after 3 to 5 years and you start showing profit, well then, hey, that's what you want. That's what you're going after. Yeah. So it's a win-win. So either way, for the first 3 to 5 years, if you're really going to start heavily investing, think about it. And like I said, I'm not a tax person, so please talk to your tax person, see how they do it. We have one that's into agriculture that can help us, so that's why we picked her for our business. Yeah. Think about somebody that's done agriculture for taxes, and then they might be able to work this perfectly for you.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, man. 98 people in the chat now, man. Y'all 21 likes. Y'all get them likes up there. They're finna show them snakes off in a minute. Chief, it was good, man. It was good, brother. They ain't gonna show off nothing to them likes. The math got to be mathing, y'all. Y'all playing. Yeah, y'all go like, share, subscribe, man. All my moderators and people in the chat, man, go like, share, subscribe to my moderators. Chief and Chris, Proxima. There you find them on Instagram, TikTok, Morph Market, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sub up. Go show them some love. It's free. I'm telling you, it's free.
Please. Yeah. And so, like I said, with that, we can, if you want, we can go ahead and start with VPI stuff, and then we can work into the Monarch, Rainbow, Ultramale, and then I can show you some random other stuff that we do.
Hey, the show is yours.
All right, let's do it.
Who do you want first?
Why don't we do some stuff that we got from Bob Blue? Let's show them the VPI lace stuff.
Yep. And thank y'all again. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
So the first animals we're going to start with, we actually got at the last year, not the one that just happened is happening this weekend, but
Last August.
the last August we got them. So the first one here is going to be a pastel fire VPI xanthic lace female.
Ooh. Yeah, that damn thing is bright, man.
It's the lace.
She is very, very bright.
And like everybody knows with lace, as it starts aging, it gets to like, right now she's still a little bit young, but when they start getting to that 500 gram mark, the lace really starts popping. The nice thing is Charlie genetically tested all these animals, so I know 100% to have lace. Not that Bob wouldn't know he has lace or not. but,
Right.
But, yeah, but just to be extra safe, when people are looking at the Mandarin stuff or lace stuff, there's a lot of controversy out there. So we said, let's just make sure our stuff is perfect. This one is exactly the same, just no pastel. And this is our male.
Oh, God. That's VPI too?
Yep.
What's the other genes in it?
So this is a VPI fire lace xanthic.
God knows that lace really cleans that thing up too.
Yep. It does.
Yeah, it makes the blacks even deeper. I really like lace. I know DG is great, and we also are working that too. I don't have any visuals quite yet, but I think this year we'll probably have our first shot at some DG VPI clown lace, or sorry, DG VPI pastel stuff with maybe some clown in there as well if we get lucky. So that we're working on that. I think so. Then the other one that we really are into is Monarch. So we can show you our Cypress Monarch female, and then you just showed off that male earlier. So we'll just show the Cypress. We actually produced with this one, so this is produced by us.
Okay.
And so this one right here is gonna be a pastel Cypress Monarch het genetic stripe female.
Yeah, because my boy het genetic stripe too. I was just like, man, shoot.
And you're gonna see how much Cypress does to Monarch. It's unbelievable.
Look at that thing, man. Look at that thing there, yo. Sheesh, man. Yeah, man. Monarch won me over. Believe me, I love Ultra Male, but especially when this guy got here and actually normally I see that Monarchs online, but seeing it in person, I was like, my God, this thing is amazing.
They're much deeper color.
I want to move her over a little bit more so that I can see. There you go.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, you're good. You're good, man. That thing looked awesome, bro.
You can show them maybe more of it's a regular Monarch. Hopefully it's not in shed, but we can check Rama.
Yes.
So the next one's going to be a Monarch het genetic stripe. But we have to double check if he's not in shed or not, because we were hoping he'd be done with his shed by now. So we'll see.
Do y'all have any genetic stripe Monarch?
We're actually breeding that this year. So hopefully we oh, he's not out of shed. Okay, we'll wait on him then. So maybe you can show the brother to the one that Pat has. Let's do that. I do. I actually right next to me here, right here. I actually have a genetic stripe het Monarch pastel female, and she actually made your little man right there that you have. So and so we're gonna breed her now to the one that we couldn't show you because he's in shed, but we're gonna hopefully get some Monarch pastel genetic stripes coming out. So this is exactly the same one that you have here, which is a pastel Monarch het genetic stripe.
Ooh.
So this is the brother to the one you have.
To the brother to the one I have. Yeah.
I actually have a third one on Morph Market right now. So if somebody's want to get into this project, it's out on Morph Market. Just reach out to us.
Hit them up on Morph Market, man. Hit them up on Morph Market.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think to kind of follow this one, to kind of show some color, we probably could get into the rainbow stuff. So if you want to grab one of the rainbow females, or you can get Arcus, wherever he's at.
So this is just rainbow.
Oh yeah. So this one right here is just example of rainbow, nothing else. Just
there's nothing else in there.
Nothing else in it, just rainbow.
Damn, man. Look how purple that thing is. The background is so purple.
Yeah.
And then when you start getting orange stream, or you get some enchi in there, which we can show you some examples of that, they get pretty crazy.
I know E said, do they still have the Ultra Male Bumblebee? He said he would like to see the Ultra Male Bumblebee. Do y'all have an Ultra Male Bumblebee?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We actually have one for sale, and then I have one visual female we can grab right here.
Okay. Yeah, he said he
You
wants
want
that one.
why don't you grab the ultra
I'll
male?
get one of the bigger ones.
Yeah, you can grab your female that's right over in the corner. I think she's over on the last one, right?
Oh, we're moving it.
Oh, she might not be up top then. It'll just take a second to locate her because we
Oh,
have.
no. Take his
Yeah,
time, man. He just don't get you.
Yeah, we're rearranged everybody. Where did Charlotte go?
Yeah, that thing. Them. Yeah, I was excited. I already knew I was going to see some beautiful snakes. I already knew that.
Binder?
Yeah.
Awesome. So I'll let Melissa describe this one because this is her holdback. She actually worked this project and made her.
Okay.
And we have a male. Is it a female or male that we have? We have one.
We have a male.
We have a male available on Mark. That looks just like her. Wait, just
Okay.
So she's a ultra B. So she's pastel, spider, and ultra male.
Man, if man, Spider is an awesome gene too, man. Minus the wobbles and the, you know what I mean, the the neural problems that it have. They make some beautiful animals, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, and like they said, they discovered that nerd from Kevin when we talked to him up at I believe it was Tinley. He explained to us it's actually not a neurological problem; it's an inner ear problem. So it messes with their equilibrium.
Yeah.
So with that said, now we know it's not a neurological problem, but still
Okay.
it still throws them off balance. So
Yeah.
what we've also talked to Kevin because he knows a lot about spider, obviously. So what he explained to us, if you want to work spider, don't be scared of it. Just pack as many genes as possible into spider as you can, and that's actually going to reduce the wobble. So, like for example, we have a pavement orange stream spider female, no wobble really at all because the more genes that you get in there, it kind of
Override that problem.
it kind of corrects that problem. So
Yeah.
if you're scared of spider, if you have a male that or female that is heavily packed with codoms and you can get that into your spider project, it tends to override that. And so then we started seeing spiders without any of that wobble, the more genetics you get in there. At least that's what we're starting to see. I'm not saying it's a fact. It's just
Right.
that what we're starting to experience that.
From what you got going on, it's starting to show less wobble the more genes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like this girl is a pavement, so asphalt and gravel, calico and spider. And she does have a little stuck shed. I apologize. We're really dry here.
Hey, it's cold this time of the year.
And yeah, and it's funny because we have a humidifier that runs nonstop, and we still have a little bit of stuff. It made me feel a little bit better when we went to Canova VIP thing, and then we saw even some of his animals had a little bit of stuck shed. So
Yeah.
Canova has the problem too. Sometimes it's like okay,
Even in Georgia, yeah.
and it's in Georgia, so.
Yeah. Oh, that thing is nice, man. I want to see the head stamp on that joint. That thing. Oh man, look at that thing, man.
Yeah, she's one of my faves, and some of the things I love about the spider gene. They are phenomenal eaters. And as you can see, she has no wobble, no spins, no nothing.
Yeah, man, that thing is beautiful.
Well, one trick we do here in Colorado too is we'll put them in a little bit of water, and paper towels, and then we'll throw them in the incubator behind us. And it just takes that stuck shit right off.
Yeah.
Right off of them, yeah.
So
yeah.
If you want to have that other bigger rainbow female down there, we can go back to the rainbow stuff. And so we have a bigger rainbow female over here. She has rainbow and some other stuff in there. So let me see if we can locate her.
Okay.
No, but I think she's over in this rack right here. So.
Yeah, Odie and she.
Yeah, so this one's Odie Enchi Rainbow, and you can see what the Enchi and the Orange Stream does to it. And she's a bigger girl. We're actually breeding her this year.
Oh, man. Yes. Damn, that's so bright, man. I gotta squint my eyes to look at it. It's so bright. Dang. Yeah, that rainbow stuff, it ain't heavily worked though, is it?
No.
We actually have one that's phenomenal. She's Het Rainbow that we're working on. You can grab her too when you get a chance on your Skittles.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one we got from Amos. I fell in love with her. I think Frank has her sister as well from Locked and Loaded.
That's the guy with the stranger stuff, right?
Amos he has stranger stuff. He has a lot of great stuff in his collection. But we picked this one up here because it has hypo, hurricane. I couldn't grab the tag because I forget everything it has. She's kind of loaded. I believe this one is, that's what I forgot. So it's hurricane, leopard, hypo, het rainbow. And so she's getting close to being breedable in our rainbow project.
Boy, that pattern is crazy.
Yeah.
That snake got leopard in it?
Yep. Yep. So that's what leopard and hurricane does together. And so
Yeah.
I think I was watching another show the other day too, where they were talking about, well, what can we put with stuff that will override some genes? Well, I've been noticing hurricane, and I got some Hayabusas I can show you here in a little bit too. I've noticed hurricane really is helpful with um, patterns that are strong. So, like for example, like pinstripe, throw some GHI hurricane or some leopard hurricane with pinstripe, and then it just changes that pattern up so much where it becomes a little bit more desirable. So the next ones that I think I want to show to you is our ultra male stuff. And
Okay.
so we've been working monsoon into the ultra male project. And so right now I don't have any visuals, but I do have ultra males with het monsoon. So one of my favorites that we recently produced out of and this was produced by us, is a ultra male cinnamon. I'm sorry, yeah, it's ultra male cinnamon het monsoon female. And so she's beautiful. She just popped, and I really love the interaction with cinnamon and ultra male, and how monsoon head influence is what's doing to her. So we'll show you here.
Yeah, that thing is nice, man.
And we're heavily working in the monsoon project into a lot of our stuff. We have we're working into VPI, so we have a leopard double head VPI monsoon female that we got from Canova. We have a leopard double head monsoon EG that we're working, and then I also have a pastel Wookiee het monsoon adult female that we're going to be breeding this year to try and see what Wookiee and monsoon does. I think Justin just dropped a video where they didn't actually get a visual monsoon with Wookiee in it, but they got more pastel. Pastel does kind of reduce the patterning on monsoon, but I still think it looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
And
man.
so
I like pastel. You know what I'm saying? I like pastel.
and I think another one that we really like to enjoy, Melissa really likes cryptic. We have a lot of clown stuff, but everybody shows off clown stuff all the time. So I think we'll probably focus on cryptic stuff. And so we're working that into our ultra male project too. So we have a OD cryptic ultra male that we can show you too.
Okay. Yeah, show whatever you want, man. You know what I mean? I don't even show whatever. It don't even matter.
You got it? Yeah, well, I'm just kind of pulling stuff off the top of my head and saying, like, what would be fun to show?
Yeah. In other words, just do your thing. Do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing.
Yep. So this is that one that I said, which is cryptic OD ultra male.
Oh my God. Yeah, that eye band is completely blown out.
And we got our first lock this year with him. We have a normal that's double het ultra male clown. And so we're trying to make some Krypton ultra males with OD. So and we love Krypton. So it's amazing.
Krypton, cryptic.
Yeah, I love the way you can see that pattern, but that eye stripe is like blown out. It's so thick.
Or hell out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I think Krypton's also another one that's underworked. A lot of people don't see what we can actually do. So I know it's hard to tell the difference between a Krypton and a cryptic, but I think it's still a great allelic gene that you can utilize, because then at least that way you know it's going together. So this male we picked up from Billy Rice Reptiles, and so he's a powerhouse. He's an OD yellow belly, but he's het DG. Het cryptic, het clown, het genetic stripe, and het pied. So he's a quintet. So he's one of my powerhouse males, and he's starting to get some size to him. So I'm so excited. Probably by the end of the season, I'll be able to utilize him in a lot of our projects.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. That thing is freaking yeah.
And so basically, the Krypton OD yellow belly with 3 other heads. So
Yeah, that thing is nice, man. Hell yeah.
And then we'll get into some other fun genes that maybe people don't see quite a bit of.
You got any pad stuff?
Say again?
You got any pad?
Oh yeah, we got pies. Oh yeah,
pads too. Okay.
Yeah.
One of our moderators, he loves to see pads. He'll hop on and tell everybody.
I made some really crazy pies. So it sold out on all of them at the shows. I mean, they went like wildfire, just gone. So a lot of my pies are like ultra male het pieds, or I have pieds that have had ultra male, stuff like that. They have some other codoms in there, so a lot of those went. But yeah, we definitely do have pieds in our collection.
Okay.
Just right now, I don't have any for sale.
Okay. Yeah, everything y'all have, y'all keeping it, which I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about before?
You know what? Let's jump into some stuff that's a little bit different. So let's do some let's show some Shredder. So we can throw
Okay.
that Shredder, and we can get into Mario.
Okay.
I don't hear too much about Shredder. I don't really hear about that too much.
So this girl I also got from Billy when I was at the Sear show, and I just fell in love with her. I see a lot of potential in Shredder, and so
Give me just a second.
yeah.
Were you at Sear this past summer?
Yeah, we were there in August.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was there.
Yeah, we just missed you. We were actually running late. I think it was Sunday when we were getting into the show a little bit late, and then I think you were leaving by we were getting in there because we were talking to Wiz when we were walking in. He said, "Yeah, you just missed Pat."
Yeah,
So,
yep. Yeah, so y'all did miss me because I did a turnaround. I got down there Saturday morning, stayed down there all day, and left right back out Saturday night. Yep.
Oh yeah.
okay, that's what. Now we do plan on.
We'll be there in August.
Yeah, we plan on being there in
Yeah,
August.
I'm going. I had to miss this time. Plus, we got we got hammered with snow last night. We got about 6-7 inches. You know what I'm saying? Which ain't hammered, but for us is a lot. You know what I'm saying? And we snowed in now, so that's why I kind of didn't go, and then things didn't go as planned with my brother. We was gonna shoot down there for this weekend to go, but I'm definitely gonna be back down there in August. That's for sure.
Yep. No, that
We
makes.
just have to try and meet up again.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to try and meet up.
Just
Yeah,
give me a
hey, man,
second.
we got to meet up, get some pictures, talk, laugh, and joke. You know what I'm saying? Just have a good time, man. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all my family now. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, yeah.
Definitely, yeah. We're excited to go back there. We actually went to we were in Georgia twice last year. One for the Sears show in August, and then we went back about a month and a half later for the Canova VIP stuff. So we're part of the Canova Patreon, which is actually really awesome because just when you think you are starting to get stuff down and you become more knowledgeable, then you meet guys like Justin and his crew that all work for him, and then the information they share with you is just amazing. Not only that, but then with his Patreon too, it's kind of cool too because then they give away animals weekly out of his Patreon. So being part of it. So then you can put your name in, and if you're part of his Patreon, you can win one. So then we actually won 2 animals last year from him, so it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I can actually show off one of them here in a little bit when Melissa's done. She's just trying to find the animal. It's like we have 2 different hatchling racks, and she has to kind of go through it.
Yeah, 200 animals is a lot of animals. It's just
Yeah.
okay. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to find some stuff.
Here we go. So this is a black pastel spot nose shredder het clown female.
Ooh.
And so obviously black pastel and spot nose is great together, but with the shredder influence on there, you can kind of see some of the ways changing the pattern and adding some more of, I would say, like a little bit of a grandy look as well to it. So really good stuff.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's really nice. So what is Shredder doing in this sneak?
So that's what I say. It alters the pattern a little bit. You're almost seeing it like giving you almost a hurricane look. You can see how you're getting like the muscle
kind
look
of like the
from
bicep look. Yeah.
Yeah, like right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then of course there's a little bit of, and I think that's how the black pastel spot nose is interacting. But then Shredder over exaggerates that a little bit, and then adds a little bit of granny look into it. At least that's how I see it. I mean, Shredder's a really nice thing. It's not overpowering, and there's also a super in Shredder as well. But I think it adds a nice little punch to it that I'm really enjoying.
You said it's a super? It's a super in Shredder?
Yeah, there's a super Shredder as well.
I would like to see that in something like freaking Hurricane. I mean, Hurricane. Something like, you know what I mean? I would like to see that in some Granity Jeans.
You got it.
That. Yeah.
Yeah, that's our plan, is to eventually utilize her to go after some super Shredder stuff and everything like that. The other stuff I'd like to show you is Mario. So we have a couple Marios we picked up, and the male, I believe, is the female.
Female first.
So the female is a Mario triple het. So she's het DG, het VPI Xanthic, het clown.
I was
So
just
she's
ready to say,
just
damn, you said het DG. She look DG now.
Right. Yeah. And this is all she is visual Mario. So, but I think it's she's triple het, so she has a lot of influence on her.
On her, yeah. You can definitely. She probably definitely gonna prove DG though.
And I'm not sure if Mario is in the spider complex, like chocolate and Wookiee and all that stuff like that. I need to verify that because I've been hearing rumors that they think it might be, but I haven't seen anything on that. So if anybody in the chat knows if Mario's in the spider complex, please educate me.
Yeah, I've never heard that either. I never heard that.
And then I think the other fun stuff we wanted to get into was I'm really into Hurricane, right?
You
So
want me to show Bowser?
yeah,
Because he's teaching.
yeah, let's do that if he's ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we do have one more Mario I forgot to talk about.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So
This one is visual.
yeah, this is a visual Mario Orange Desert Ghost, but he's also hypo.
The dark is so dark and it's so bright, bro. Damn, look at the head stamp on that joint.
Yeah, I gotta give credit where credit's due. I was at Sear and I was talking to Jared, and we came across the table with Rice's reptile and had this was Canova. So the Canova had this sitting there on their table. And we were talking about Mario, and then Jared sold me on it. I was like, "Yep, I'm gonna get Mario in my collection. I just have to have it." So I went for it. And I don't regret it. He's beautiful.
Yeah, that thing right there is insane. That head stamp, that's crazy right there, man. Sheesh. Yeah. Look
So
at
if
that.
you ever have a chance to hang out with Jared at Sear, please do so. He can give some really awesome tips.
Yeah, I hung out. Well, I got pictures with him. We talked for a brief. It wasn't long because I was so excited to be there, to be meeting up with people. Man, I was all over the place, man. I think I went to every booth. You know what I'm saying? I think I went to. I was all. Man, I was just like a jumping bean, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was everywhere.
You want to
Yeah,
get up the high pieces.
I was everywhere.
So the other ones that we really like too, I actually got these from Hans, and I had to wait a couple months to get them in from Germany. But these are Hayabusas, and so Super Hurricane, and so they have the split morph, which is a little bit controversial. Some people believe in it, and some people don't, like Scrambler, but I think it's there. And so this is a Super Hurricane Yellow Belly split het DG female.
Shit. Yeah, that thing nice, man. The Yellow Belly does a lot to a gene too, man. Yellow Belly is a good gene, man. I like Yellow Belly. Yeah, that thing is nice, man. Shucks. Male or female?
That's the female.
Yep.
And I have a male that is almost identical to that, but instead of being het DG, it's het clown.
Okay.
Am I pulling him?
Yeah, go ahead and grab him.
Okay, give me a second.
Yeah.
See the people in the chat throwing up them fires, that thing, they, you know.
No,
That thing.
no, it's small.
Nice.
No. Okay, thank you. Yes. So helpful.
And we actually name our animals because it's actually easier for us to kind of tie a name to all the genetics.
Yeah. All 12 of mine got a name.
So this is also another Hayabusa. It's a Super Hurricane split het clown.
What's split? I ain't heard much about split before.
So split is actually what's making it super dark. What you're seeing is, and then it also messes with the alien heads and it starts changing the pattern around the alien heads. I actually don't have it all memorized, but like you can go to Hans's website. So like I said, that's the gene that's a little controversial with some people because they don't believe split's real. But I have other hurricanes I can show you, and you'll see the differences. And I'm gonna. So like for example, right now I can show you another one. He's a het paint, and he's also hurricane in his foot. Like for example, I showed you my other hurricane that was that was hypo, and you can see there's subtle differences there.
Yeah, that's what I was ready to say. I would like to see that one that you bought out. I would like the very first one you bought out. The very first, the hurricane one with the split in it. I would have liked to seen that in paint.
Oh yeah, so I do have some hurricane paint stuff that I can show you. Maximus is the one you're looking for. Yep. I can remember all the names, so I'm rambling off to Melissa in case you guys are wondering what is he saying.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
So this little guy, so you can see that there's a difference here. So this guy is Orange Dream, Yellow Belly Blitz, het paint. And so you can see he's a little bit more granny looking, but I think that might be because this is the Sentinel line. So paint, Sentinel, same thing. But this is the Sentinel line, and so you can see how I do believe with paint as well as a monsoon. I know it's going to be sound controversial, but even though they're recessives, I do believe you can see some influences from those genes.
What I'm noticing about this one, this particular one, the holes in the alien heads are much blown out. They're bigger.
Yep,
hmm
yep, and that's what I'm saying. You can see with the split gene, it's doing something to the hurricane. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I see is like you could still see the fading in the inside the alien heads,
Here's the blushing,
and
yeah.
the split is just dark. It
Yeah.
makes everything dark.
Hell
So,
yeah.
like I said, I mean, Hans is actually, if you guys follow him, he's actually separated the gene out now. He actually has some split hypos and some stuff where it's just split alone. And then there's actually a super form of split too. And he's been showing that on his Instagram. So if you guys are,
Split got us. I gotta look into that then. I gotta look into the split.
and then another one that's controversial, but we got it, all our stuff came from Chris Hernan, which is Scrambler. And I know a lot of people think Scrambler might be real, might not be. And I agree with I think it was on Wiz's show last night. Some of them were talking about how do they think Scrambler is real or not. And well, when I was at Daytona, I was kind of skeptical until I saw it for real, and then I was like, no, I'm bought in. So you want to grab his little tag in. So this is from Chris Hernan that we got in Daytona 2 years ago, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so this one is a yellow belly scrambler, het clown, high intensity orange string calico.
That calico, man. Yeah, that damn thing is nice, man. And I love calico when the expression of white.
Yeah, the high expression.
But,
yeah, it's
and
high.
this is
Very
just one
expressive.
copy
I love it.
And this is just one copy of High OD. So with that said, the scrambler is just brightening it up, and then you can see kind of the smearing effect that a lot of people talk about towards, the end of the body and so forth.
Yeah.
So
There we go.
yeah, I really do believe Scrambler does do an influence, and until I saw it in person,
All right, let's see.
I was like, I don't know, I hear a lot of controversy, but when I saw it, I was like, nope, it's real. So for me, I believe it's there. And after seeing Mark Mandic show some of his just Scrambler stuff, I was like, yeah, that's pretty good stuff.
So yeah. Hey, yeah. I heard Billy. The first time I heard about Scrambler was Billy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Mutation. That was the first time I started hearing about Scrambler.
Oh yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
And then
Didn't know it.
and like I said, we do other animals too, so I think we could sneak some of those in too. So if you want to the eyes off or do
yeah, he was just talking about a pixel male boa you have.
Oh no, the blood ball or the blood python, the pixel.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the blood python.
We don't have that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't have
that pixel anymore, but we do have a blood magpie that we can show you guys.
Yeah,
can see
she's Matrix Golden Eye.
Yeah, this one's a Matrix Golden Eye if you want to see that one. I just don't have the pixel.
Yeah.
I used to have a pixel. I don't have a pixel anymore.
Juggernaut
Like-
Reptiles too. He got a lot of dope blood stuff over there.
Yeah. So this is the only blood I have right now. I do plan on picking up another pixel later. Just the pixel we got, it wasn't the right het. So because you have T positive, T negative, and we needed T. So we have to get the right mix, and we got the wrong male. So we're gonna get a different male now.
Okay. Yeah, that damn thing is beautiful though.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's a sweetie.
So that's our blood type right there.
Yeah. Are y'all gonna breed the bloods in the future?
We plan to, and I'm actually really looking at the hybrids. So I've been seeing a lot of sperm balls. I've seen a lot of blood balls, and I'm actually curious about maybe doing that one day. I haven't said I'm going to pull the trigger yet, but
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of it on TikTok and some of it on Instagram, and I'm like, what they're making with those hybrids, I'm like, that sounds really interesting to me. So we actually have our first Burmese too. We want to show our Burmese.
Okay.
Yeah, Burns don't want my heart too. If I was to get into another species, it probably would be boas. But the burn balls, berms in general. I saw my first piebald berm. I was like, man, I would definitely get one of those piebald berms. You know what I'm saying?
This is my baby.
She's just young, but it's our only berm that we have right now, and she's a hypo green.
Oh yeah, she's beautiful though. Yeah, look at her. She's chilling too.
Yeah. she's super cool. I mean, Melissa was able to rub her little head and everything. You know, she every now and then she can get a little hissy, but that's about it. Just super chill.
Yeah, hell yeah, that damn thing is nice, man.
And then, like I said, we also have BCIs. One of my favorites that we got from this issue was a black pearl. So this one's going to be an IMG Motley. And so Melissa will grab him out here in a minute.
Okay.
Right.
And so you'll see the IMG Motley right here.
Baby.
He's just a little guy, but we're growing him out.
And what's that right there you got?
He's a IMG Motley, Colombian Motley.
And so they call it a black pearl.
Yeah, it's called a black pearl.
Okay, is that the one that's gonna turn jet black the older it gets?
Yep.
Yes.
And we also have an IMG Jungle female that we're going to breed into. So then hopefully we're hoping for super IMG Jungle Motleys. But this is going to be a 2-year project before, maybe even 3 years, because we have to wait for him and the female to get to size. And Melissa's getting out the female IMG Jungle. And I just love the tones on her. She's beautiful.
Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
Just fine.
Okay, you see me okay? Okay. I just had a phone call, a voicemail being left, and I was frozen. So
Ah.
my wife asked, "Do y'all have any all white snakes?" My wife, ever since she got her first snake, so she asked, "Can I want to see every all white snake I can run across."
I've got one.
Yeah, we have a super cinnamon pipe, and we also have another is an ivory or
Yeah, she's an ivory.
yeah, we have 2 white snakes we can show you.
Okay.
You know, and since he likes white snakes, we actually have some boas here.
Oh yeah.
Some moon glows. They'll blow your mind. So we'll pull those out next.
Ooh, okay, got you.
So she likes white snakes in the boa world. This is pretty dope right here. So I'll let Melissa describe the BCI. She's more knowledgeable about the BCI than I am. So this one I want to say is like white, purplish yellow color.
So this is a hypo-call albino anathoristic type 1. This is called a moon glow.
Yeah. That damn thing bright, man.
Yeah, I was trying to get him to show you size.
His eyes are awesome. Great looking animal.
His eyes are white.
That's what I was just trying to say. His eyes would look like he dated. You know what I'm saying? All white eyeballs.
He's like a zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Damn. That's dope.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, he's gorgeous. And then especially with BCIs, I just love their skull. The way their skull looks and how defined, and it almost is very aggressive looking. It just love how the skull looks up.
Has hair so
another one
muscular toward the back end, meet at that peak. It's nice.
So
yeah.
And I'll let you grab this one too.
Yep. So she is a call albino anathoristic hypo. So she's missing one gene, visual gene, to be another moon glow.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so our plan is to bring those 2 together and make some more moon glows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Got you. Hell yeah. That thing is nice, man. And you can tell everybody that comes on the show that breeds their own rodents and feed, all of their snakes are healthy looking. Very healthy looking.
You want to show the blood? I was gonna say that one's gorgeous. And if you like more of like a red tone, we actually have a blood. I forget what the rest of the morph is.
He is a hypo blood.
This is a hypo blood, and so I really dig. So you can make red dragons with this guy.
Okay.
But this is a hypo blood, and so you can see the red tones and everything that's coming out of it.
Ooh. Yeah, look at that thing, yeah.
And if you can see when Melissa spins around, if you can see his face, it's just amazing.
Yeah, that damn thing is beautiful. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's why I said, man, if I was to go to another species, boas, man, it would definitely be boas.
Oh yeah.
And I love his tail. I know.
That's the one thing about boas. Get used to them. They like to go towards the face and everything. You never want them to be near your face, so you have to be fast with them because,
Fast with
like,
them,
ball
yeah,
pythons tend to be a little bit more chill. Boas like to move around a lot, so you have to have
yeah,
that head move down.
yeah, yeah.
I think another thing that would be fun to show you guys is one of our doom rolls.
Okay,
So we're really into doom rolls. We don't do too many of them. We don't have a trio. We actually have a fourth one coming soon. But we have to wait for the weather to get better. But our doom rolls are also a fun project. And most likes to deal with the ones that have more of a high pink color.
okay.
And just remember, dooms can get big. So, this one's not even an what's the deal? Yeah, this one's not even a big adult yet, but she's starting to get some size to her.
Just move the chair,
Yep.
just for perspective.
Yep. Here, there you go. That way.
Okay, so I am only 5'2".
Damn, look at that thing. How often do y'all feed it?
Now that she's on bigger prey, I feed her like once a month. If I end up feeding a smaller prey item, then I'll feed them anywhere from bi-weekly, every
Oh.
3 weeks or so.
Yeah, because these guys can take like medium to almost large rats.
Yeah, they can take a lot. If I give them a large rat, it's a month before I feed again.
Feed it
And
again.
you have to understand that doom rolls are also have a slower digestive system too, so you don't want to overfeed them because then they can get really big really fast, as in girth wise,
And healthy.
and then that can be very unhealthy for them. So our friend from High Country Constrictor, Jason Prock, he's the one that breeds a lot of these, so he's been really educating us on them and so mentoring Melissa. So for the last couple of years growing these guys out, it's been fun.
Yeah, you want to keep them that blocky, that loaf of bread look versus being round. Like, yeah.
Yep. And so
Brandon said he needs one piece and pets.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're so underrated. I mean, the only time that I've ever had one even try and bite me is because I sat too long and she got comfortable and I startled her when I went to move. And she didn't even get me, she just got my shirt.
And then the other things that we're into also is get some chairs out of the way.
Come on, baby.
I got 132 people in here with 42 likes, man. Y'all get them likes up, man.
So I think this is one of the most underrated out there, and this is a skink. And they're so easy to take care of. Most of the time, they're super chill. And they're easy to feed too. I mean, you can feed them dog food,
anything.
They're really easy to take care of.
This one is what are they called? Asian?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a Meraki.
Yeah.
Blue tongue.
Meraki blue tongue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Indonesian, that's what I was trying to think.
Sorry, that was the Indonesian. We have a Meraki, we'll show you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brandon said he met y'all at Sear in August.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing, man?
And this is a northern. This is what you more commonly see.
Ooh, yeah, I like
the Northern Australians.
Yeah, that's dope. Are they compatible? Could y'all breed those two together?
You could. Again, it would be considered a hybrid, and they frown upon it.
Gotcha.
But
yeah, I like that one. That was super dope.
The Indonesian ones are the hardest to sex. So, and I think that's part of the reason why we don't see these at shows very much, because they are so hard to sex. And on the Indonesian side, the only way is to put them together and see what they do. And you have to wait until they're adults to do that. So
very time consuming. Yeah,
but these guys are so fun.
Yeah, super dope. Yeah, that tongue is blue. Yeah, that's crazy.
And then I think another fun one, because we don't have two, but Lilith really likes her Florida Kings. So we'll show you one that has a lot of colors. The female is really awesome.
Okay, and they're asking where's your merch link at, Mike and Melissa?
So our merch link is going to be set up soon. At first, what we were doing is we would just kind of hook people up with our merch and stuff like that, or they could contact us on Instagram and we could help people out to get our merch. Here shortly, I'm going to tie it to a Ninja print, and then you'll be able to pick whatever you want, and it'll be printed out for you. So But
Gotcha.
that's still in the process of getting set up.
Yeah, we're still getting that set up.
Okay.
So I like the Florida Brooks king snakes. And this is just a normal. This
Mm,
is my girl.
yeah,
And
man.
she's sweet.
Yeah, she's nice. I like that pattern too. I like that color. Like her color.
Yeah. And I love the belly.
Yep. Just
Yeah.
the checkering.
But that's my girl. The boy's an Edgar, so
Yeah.
Okay.
The boy will like to like musk you or whatever. So we tend to leave him alone.
Yeah. Don't. We don't want you to get peed on.
Right.
yeah. What else?
You know what? Serpentor. I think he'd be a great monsoon
Okay.
example.
Okay.
And so we'll show you this what he yeah he's, and then let's show him some also bullseye and some Jackie too. So what we're gonna get into too is show you back to the ball pythons. We're gonna show you some cryptic DG stuff.
Okay. Let's go.
You said Serpentor.
Yeah. Mhm. So this first one's here is gonna be what we got this from I showed you the Mojave Phantom Monsoon. So a lot of people are like, hey, monsoon's overpowering. The funny thing is about this guy is because of the Mojave and Phantom combined, the only part of the monsoon you can see is the head.
Yeah.
And then you'll also see the camera is not picking up barely, but you'll see all the monsoon going down the body, but it's getting covered up because most of the body's white.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I was like, if that's you don't got no pattern.
Right?
Yep.
And so a lot of people are like, hey, and that's the problem with like certain combos, like Pastel can take the pattern away from Monsoon. So even though he's visual Monsoon, he takes a lot of pattern away. So you can actually override the Monsoon pattern if you want to, you know.
Okay.
Then we can start with a bullseye. Yeah.
You
So
talking to me,
we
Brandon?
got from this next one we got from Sculpted Exotics, and I just couldn't say no to it. He's beautiful. So this is a DG Cryptic Super Leopard Red Exanthic?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so this is Super Leopard Red Exanthic DG Cryptic.
I love his head stamp.
That damn
That's
thing.
why we call him bullseye.
Yeah, I like that joint there. That joint dope. Hell yeah, bro. That super leopard. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that joint dope.
And then we have another one that's really cool too. If you want to grab Jackie.
Yeah, that's cool. You know all of them named too. So you know all the names for all 200 you got?
Pretty much just how I work, it helps me associate it all. So,
yeah, that's dope. That's dope as hell.
and like I said, the ball pythons are mainly mine, so they're kind of in my head all the time. Where all the BCIs and stuff like that, that's Melissa's because she likes the bigger animals, so she's the one that deals with those.
Yeah,
So,
they name all their animals, Brandon. All of them.
So this is Harlequin Cryptic Pastel Enchi DG.
Damn, look at that head stamp, bro. Look like
And we have a lot of like
a
simple
freaking guitar on his head.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, that damn thing is insane, bro. Sheesh. Y'all hit up Proxima Reptilis, man. If y'all want some snakes, y'all see what they showing off. They got some heat over there.
You know what Funless is the sisters. If you want to pull the difference between the sisters out, there.
Okay.
Cool. Melissa has a pair of females that are sisters that they're almost identical in genetics, but the way they look, just you can't you're surprised about how different they'll look just based on one gene that's missing.
Okay. Eric B said, "What was the genes of that last one you just put up?" And
the last one was DG Cryptic Enchi Pastel.
DG.
Yeah, so it's DG Cryptic Enchi Pastel.
And Brandon said, "Is there a super Harlequin?"
And Harlequin.
I'm sorry, and I missed one with PG's Harlequin.
Yeah. So the head stamp come from the Harlequin and the Cryptic.
Yeah, yeah.
So is there a super to the Harlequin?
Yes, we actually do have a super Harlequin. So there's a super to Harlequin.
Okay, so this is the first one that we're going to show is a Super Pastel Desert Ghost Cryptic. So all visual. Okay.
Yeah,
She's
man.
fixing to shed too, so
Some of the
she's gonna
brightest.
show
Them
that.
damn snakes bright as hell.
Yeah. Okay.
And then this one is her sister, which is
Up there.
Super Pastel DG Het Cryptic. And so I'll hold her right here so that way you guys can kind of see.
I'll hold them up together in
Yeah.
a minute. This is her sister that is cryptic but het DG.
So the sister here is Super Pastel DG Het Cryptic.
Het cryptic. So visual DG het cryptic. And she used to look just like her sister, and she grayed out on us.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I was ready to say, well, where the hell is all that gray coming from?
Yeah, and
I
like I
have
said,
no idea.
yeah, and we've been working with Jared on that one. He gave an explanation, but I couldn't memorize it all. So I'm gonna have to talk to Jared one more
And you
time.
can see in her head, if I can get her to turn around, she still has the yellows in her head, and then it disappears.
It kind of give you the way the white's rising up on the side, kind of look calico-ish a little bit.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. That's dope. Shouts out to Sackcloth Queen. Appreciate you for tapping in, sis. Appreciate you for tapping in. Y'all go like, share, and subscribe to Sackcloth Queen too. And her husband out the pit. That's my brother right there. Even though he probably won't hop on because we got these sneaks out. Yes, sir.
And then I believe you said you guys wanted to see some white snakes. So Melissa will grab some of those here in a second.
Okay. No doubt. No. And how long have y'all been breeding?
So we've been breeding for about 3 years. We've been doing this for 4 years.
Okay. So y'all was
Our first year was
obvious
like
for a
1
year,
hour.
then so after the next 3 years y'all started breeding. So
Yeah.
The first year we started our collection, we started putting stuff together, and that's where I said, we building the racks, getting the infrastructure going, building the incubator, getting all ready. And then by the time the second year came around, towards the end of the second year, that's when we started hitting our first clutches.
mhm.
So this is a super cinnamon pied or a white panda. And it is all white.
There go white snake, babe. And that's a pad.
Yep.
Yep,
So
super
the super
cinnamon
cinnamon
pie.
blew all the pad out.
It
pad
does.
out of it.
Yep. So yeah, you basically get a white snake, even though it's a super cinnamon pie. But it's a white panda. Yep.
You might get a few of these freckles from the cinnamon, but that's probably all he'll have.
Wow.
I can show you his mom is just a cinnamon pied.
So
Cinnamon
with
has
the-
a tendency to wipe out the pattern in the pied for whatever reason.
So that's why I was asking, because a super cinnamon is a fairly dark snake, though, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so when pie and cinnamon hit together, you get really high white pies, and if you get super cinnamon, well, then it goes completely white.
Wow, that's crazy with the super being such a dark snake, and the the interaction with pad, it just wipes it out. So that's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's why we kept that one. It was the first one ever. And we're like, we're gonna keep that one.
And this is his mom. I have to always watch myself because she's an eating machine. And if she thinks even for a second of food, she'll come flying out.
Yeah, but she's a big girl. This is a mom. She don't miss a meal at all.
The only time she quit eating is right after she ovulated. But this is Mama.
And what is she? What kind of pad is she?
Cinnamon pie. That's a cinnamon pie. Yep.
Yeah. So most cinnamon pies are high white.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. And so as you can see, when you hit the super cinnamon pie, it's completely white.
Yep.
Yeah, because cinnamon pies most of the time they'll just have pattern on the head and at the end of the tail.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. That damn thing is insane. Yeah, my wife says she love her.
Yeah, she's pretty.
You're the white one.
Me too.
But this was really cool. This was all white, but it has a really cool yellow line kind of going down the back. You can kind of see. And what I enjoy about this one is we actually put underneath a black light, and you can actually start seeing the other morphs and pattern underneath it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Appreciate y'all for tapping in too, man. Thank y'all.
So what we believe this one is, and it's hard to tell because, like I said, it's a white snake. We believe it's a red striped Mojave Super Fire.
This one is a super fire piece of pets.
God, boy, that damn thing.
Come on. There we go.
Yeah, fire on fire. You can get you a white snake.
Yep.
With black eyes.
Eric B say he just here to cause a ruckus today. Yeah. Now that's dope. It seemed like the cinnamon, the one that the cinnamon pad was uh brighter white than that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The panda, the white pandas are super bright white. They're
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. Is there one more white one we have? Or that's it, right? Yeah. So I think that's all we got for right now. If
I bet if she likes white snakes, let me pull Purity.
oh, you know what? We also have a double recessive that we've been working to. We work a lot of lavender with our VPI stuff. So I think you guys will enjoy this one. This is what they call a VPI snow.
Okay.
And we made 2 of these. These are made by us. So this
Ooh,
is VPI Exantic Lavender Albino.
sheesh. You had that thing was so bright you had to hold it close to the camera to get the pattern on it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. And so I have a 1.1. I have a male and female. I also have a VPI Het Lavender female that we just paired and then we got locked. So I'm hoping she'll go this season so I can have some more of these.
Okay.
And I also have a couple double hets. I have a black pastel double het VPI lavender, and I have a GHI that's double het VPI lavender. So I'm hoping when they're ready probably by the end of the season, towards the end of 2026, I'll probably be able to pair those. And we have an ultrasound machine too, so highly recommend it because for us, Melissa didn't start really learning how to palpate the animal till maybe year 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And so with us trying to be new to breeding and so forth, the ultrasound machine was just a lifesaver for us because then at that point we were able to check the animals, and that's how come we got into being able to breed so quickly because some of the animals we had weren't even going during the regular season. So when we started ultrasound, we could see their follicles growing, and knowing when to pair. So we kind of followed the standard like what Billy from Mutation Creation and others have said, where it's like we start, once we see the follicles around 15-ish, we pair, and then they get into the low 20s, we pair, and then right when they get into the really low 30s, high 20s, we'll pair one more time. And then once we get 3 locks, we just stop at that point.
Oh, okay. Eric B said, ask if your personal favorite in the collection, that one snake that you got to open the tub and look at daily.
Oh, okay. So you start first. What's your favorite?
That is actually a very hard question for me. Right now it would have to be my live wire, the one that is grayed out. Because every time I look at her, she's changed.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That.
And for me, that's really hard because I have like 3 that I really like. But if I had to like go down to one, I'm a hurricane fan. So my Hayabusa that I showed earlier with the Twitnet, I'm really big into
David said that join reptiles. He said, Eric, that's easy. Gotta be those Hayabusas. He had already called it before you said it. Yeah.
Yeah. There's something about the Super Hurricane. As soon as you start stacking genes with them, it's just amazing. So it's just I love what Hurricane can do. I'm a big Hurricane fan. So and like I said, like the ones I was showing you earlier where they were het paint, that's Blitz. But Hurricane, Blitz, Trick, it's all the same. But if you see through my collection, whether it's the Hypo, Hurricane, Het Rainbow, or the Hayabusa, or the Hurricane, Het Sentinel, or Paint, I mean, you can see I have a lot of Hurricane working through my collection, and I just really like it. And that's why I'm a big fan. I know a lot of people don't like Pinstripe, but I like Pinstripe, and I like trying to put Hurricane and other stuff with Pinstripe because it really messes with the pattern. And then I also really enjoy working with putting Hurricane, Monsoon. So some people don't like Monsoon. I know it's really early in the project. There's a lot of stuff that's left to be done with Monsoon, and so I can't wait to see what Monsoon does with the 4 main recessives we like working, which is with VPI, Ultramale. So I already have that going in there. Now I just need to hit some visuals because I have hets. I need to get some Monsoon working into my Monarch stuff and my Rainbow stuff, and that's going to happen probably the end of this year or early next year. I'm going to start making my own hets for that. So, and I have a lot of Monsoon floating around in my collection, and you don't actually have to hit the visual. Some of the head influence of what Monsoon's doing. I don't know if like what KG said, he was joking around not too long ago calling it thunderstorm, and so just the way the monsoon influence is without even hitting the visual, it does some crazy stuff to your animals. And I even just like the head influence on that ultra male cinnamon het monsoon female shoulder. Just the head influence alone was awesome.
Yeah, I like speaking on pin, I like pinstripe too. To me, pin trash stripes are like one of the dopest trash stripes you can get, other than leopard. Like leopard trash stripes to me are the best trash stripes you can get. You know what I'm saying? Because they are very striped animals. But yeah, man, y'all even Rose said, man, Mike and Melissa the goats. So y'all got a freaking awesome. I was excited, man. You know what I'm saying? I kept checking this morning. I said, let me go ahead. As soon as I woke up, I checked my DMs. I said, okay, yeah, they ain't DM yet. They ain't said they couldn't do it or something. Like we still on, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was excited as
Like
hell.
I said, we didn't get through half of our stuff. I mean, we still have we have sunsets we could show you. I have a lot of stuff that's double het where het sunset het puzzle. Oh sorry, ultra male het puzzle. Have puzzle stuff I could show you. So just depends on what you want to see.
Hey, whatever you feel like showing.
Why not? Let's show them the visual
like
puzzle.
showing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we have a nice sunset that I can show you and a nice puzzle I can show you too.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean a lot of the other animals I can show you are cool, but they're just het, so you don't get to see the actual influence of the
reaction. Yeah. Yeah.
So this is a really nice one. I really like how puzzle plays. This is a spot nose lesser puzzle, and this is a male.
Spot nose lesser puzzle.
Yep.
Boy, look at that damn thing.
Yeah, I gotta say this one came out phenomenal. I got this one from Cyber Serpent. He has some awesome puzzle stuff, and I have some blackhead het puzzle stuff going, females and all that stuff over here. I have some butter het puzzle stuff, so I have some stuff going there. But he's one of my better puzzles, and so that's why I'll show you this guy.
Yeah, I think Lesser's a pretty underrated gene too. I like Lesser though. I like Lesser.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I have Sunset, and I do plan on doing some of the Sunset, but I actually want to get into Ultra Male like everybody else has been doing, but I want to get into Monarch and Rainbow as well. So if you want to grab the Sunset guy.
Okay.
And then along with all this that we're doing here, I do have some rack space that's dedicated to Dinker stuff too.
So you got some Dinkers over there as well, huh?
Yep. So I've been working with the FNA closely, and we have some mustard wax that we're working. We have some villain that we're working. I also have a smuggler, funky, and Vega. So if you want to see some of that stuff, I can show you. This is more Dinker type stuff.
You can show it. I ain't doing nothing. I'm chilling.
So this is a fire leopard sunset. And I think what's really setting this off is the fire. I think the way fire and sunset goes together is great.
Yeah, hell yeah. That thing is nice, bro.
And I really do think you have to have some of those lighter genes into sunset to, if you don't get the recessives, like I actually have some GHI fire, double het DG sunset stuff I'm working as well. But this is my visual sunset that I have.
And it's crazy because I was just ready to say I would like to see that sunset in GHI.
Yeah, and what I'm excited about is, like I said, I have a male that's fire GHI het sunset het DG, and then I have a couple females that are het sunset het DG. One's butter, and the other one I believe is just a normal. But we're going to be working that to see if we can hit some fire GHI sunset DG stuff one day. And then for Dinker stuff, let's go ahead and grab Vega.
Yeah, shouts out to FNA too, man. I got my AK-47 girl for her. This girl mean as hell, bro.
Yeah, you got that.
I'm jealous because I'm still waiting for them to breed that AK. They have that AK Blackhead. I want one out of it. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Ooh. I love AK.
Yep.
That's beautiful.
AK yellow belly AK-47 het hypo.
Beautiful. Yep.
Yeah, she got the number 13 on her somewhere. there you go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, but she stays stiff like this the whole time, bro. This snake is mean as hell, bro.
Yeah.
I'm talking about she is so mean, bro. And she's so dark at the bottom, like at her tail. She's so dark, bro. Yeah,
Oh, you
but
know what?
my girl though.
I guess we could show you some dark stuff after we're done with the.
Okay.
I actually have some dark animals. You made me remember them right now. So, um, this one right here is a Vega clown. That's all it is. But Vega is a Grandy gene. This was actually a morph that was founded by Justin Crediballs, Justin Orbach. So I'm starting to work this. We're trying to figure out if there's a super form of Vega. So that's my plan this year is to make some more Vegas and then see if I can breed it back to each other to make some supers. But it's,
Okay.
it's a very grandy looking gene that's blended into the clown.
Okay. So yeah, that
And
thing
like
nice
I
too.
didn't found this gene, so I'm helping work this morph. So I wouldn't say it's a dinker. It's actually pretty far along, but not many people even know about it. So
Okay. Okay.
the other one I think I would like to show you too out of my dinker stuff that's really easy to tell is the smuggler. So
Yeah, it
Capone.
don't usually it don't cost them nothing. They breed their own rodents, so they don't have to buy.
So I think it's somewhere over here. Capone.
AJ was good, man. Yeah, he said AK all day. Yes, sir. AK
Yeah,
is
they're AK with blackhead. That female, I think it's AK blackhead granite. Man, AJ and Fred have a beautiful animal there. I keep teasing them like, as soon as you have a hatchling, I want one.
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. Go ahead and put me down for it. I got a
yeah,
reserved spot.
I
Oh
called
yeah.
dibs. First one out of that clutch, I called dibs.
Yeah. All
I
right,
think
E.
it's
You
I
say
think
they
it's on
6 hours away. E, you need to go drive to them. Then man, go grab your snake, bro. You gonna get some? You
I'll
gonna
be
get
right
something
back. I'm
off?
trying to find the snake real quick.
Okay. You gonna get something dope, bro. So go holler at them. You know what I'm saying? Go holler at them. AK, yeah, man. That AK, my girl. I can't wait. There's so many routes that I could go with it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
So this next one we're going to show you, I got from Hub City. So Johnny Mandina,
Okay.
and it's a founded gene, so it's out there. But you can go to his site and see he has several of them. But this is a smuggler yellow belly male.
Oh, yeah. Look at that damn thing. Yes, sir. Them O's and the alien heads are pretty wacky looking too.
Yeah, when I saw this morph, I hadn't seen anything that looks like it. So I was like, I gotta get smuggler. And of course, what better name for him than Capone?
I got a Capone. I got a Capone here. Yep, I got a Capone here. Yep, my banana pie boy. I got from Jeremy. His name Capone. Yep.
And then like I said, if you guys want to see more about, like I said, I need to learn more about the villain and the mustard. So I'm gonna step back on that one and not showing it right now because Fred and AJ are letting me work that, and I'm still really learning a lot about it. So I'm still in the early stages. So I'm gonna
Top
back off on
secret.
that.
Top secret. Can't let the secret out yet. You know what
But
I'm
no, but I'll
saying?
let Fred and AJ really talk to that one. But if you
Yeah.
want to look at really dark stuff, there's two animals that we have that are super dark.
Okay.
One we got from Fred and AJ, which I'll go grab right now.
Okay.
But if we want to start with the super blackheads, so we actually got these ones here. It's a super blackhead Huffman, possibly het paint female. And I just think the way the blackhead and Huffman are interacting just gives you such a dark looking animal that stands out. It's amazing.
Yeah. What's good, Will? What's happening, yo? Y'all go like, share, and subscribe to 217 Pythons too, man. Eric B. Y'all go like, share, and subscribe to my family, man. It's my folks in here. Ooh, hell yeah.
I'll grab my left with someone showing some.
Damn, that thing dark as hell.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're going to have her genetically test to see if she has paint because we are seeing a little bit of grandiness popping in the alien heads, which is different than just super blackhead Huffman. So I have two of these, and so we're going to have both tested to see if they're possibly het paint or not.
Yeah, that dorsal on that thing is crazy too. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. That's dope. That's dope. Oh yeah, look
Love
how
how
dark
dark
her
the
head
head.
is. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Hell yeah.
Now, this next one we got from Fred and AJ, so I'll read off the genetics. This is a blackhead phantom cinnamon nanny het clown. This is an Fred and AJ
Damn.
production, and she is beautiful.
Yeah, she's healthy too. That's a big damn snake.
She's a big girl. She's been eating great, and she's to size. So this year, if everything goes good, she's going to be paired.
What's the genes in it again, Mike?
Yeah, so this is a Blackhead, Phantom, Cinnamon, Nanny, Carnage. It goes by 2 different names, Nanny or Carnage.
Okay.
Het Clown.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's really dope. That's really dope. I like how stretched out the pattern is. How
Yeah.
you know that got that chaining in it. That's dope.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah.
And then I think the next one we'd like to show you is let's go ahead and grab the Suma.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I know we're ready to get some darkness now. Eric B said he need a bunch of y'all snakes.
Yeah, the next one we have here is produced by us, and this is our Suma.
Yeah. Shouts out to Creative Reptiles. Go like, share, subscribe to my brother channel. Ooh, look at
And
this.
it looks like she's fixing to shed, so she's kind of dull, but
Yeah.
Dog looking, yeah.
She's a
But
little
it's like,
bit darker.
damn, that's crazy though. How golden she looked, being so dark, but she's got like a golden background.
yeah.
Yep. We think there might be another gene floating around in there, but we definitely know it's a Suma. So
Damn, that thing's crazy, and it's got like the dorsal stripe is gold.
Yeah.
and if you like that, then that means you're gonna really love how Red Stripe interacts. If you want to grab Venom, honey. So
Sheesh, bro. Thank you,
we
sis.
we play a lot with Stranger, so I could go with. We have a lot of Stranger in our collection, so I could go for Stranger for days. But I'll show you a couple cool ones that we have with Nanny and Wookie. So this one right
Yeah.
here is my founding male that I got about 3 years back now, and he's a Leopard Stranger Red Stripe.
Oh, I want to see this. Ooh. My God, bro. You said leopard stranger red stripe?
Yep, yep. And he's definitely Red Stripe because I mean some of the Red Stripes that he's thrown for us is amazing.
Look at that side pattern, that stranger man, and that side pattern. My God, bro. Yeah, that thing's crazy.
I've actually thought about having him tested when the Red Stripe stuff. I think it's coming out or has come out where I want to see if he's super Red Stripe or not because almost everything that he produces looks like it has Red Stripe that comes out of it.
Yeah.
So, and then another one we got. If you want to grab that one with the orangey colored belly, honey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is one of his babies?
Yeah, so we produced one of his babies. It's not het for anything because I have several strangers that look like him that are het clown.
Okay.
But we produced this one here, and it's just it's all codoms. There's no hets to her, but I'm keeping her because or him. I'm sorry, but I'm keeping him so that way I can work some of these genes in. So this one is a Nanny Carnage or Yellow Belly Leopard Stranger Red Stripe.
It's crazy, bro.
And the reason why I just say Nanny Carnage is because people go by either name.
Both,
So
both names. Yeah.
And his belly is so, it's not showing it on the camera, but his belly is so orange.
Yeah. I hate that the camera can't pick that because it's so bright orange. It's amazing how bright orange it is, and the camera's just like not pulling it in at all.
And leopard's in that, right?
Yep.
That goddamn leopard, man. Leopard is that gene, man. Just leopard. When leopard get in a lot of other genes, leopard be showing out for real.
Yeah, I love leopard.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's insane. They FNA and them blessing me with another. I think it's a stranger mustard.
Oh, okay,
nice.
Yep. Girl, I was
we
supposed
got, we got
to
a
have I ain't have room.
We got a Wookiee mustard wax deeker that we're working from FNA. So she's beautiful.
What's wax? I ain't never heard of that before.
I'm like I said, we got it from Fred and AJ, and it's just a morph that I'm still studying on and trying to understand. I was looking for Fred to help explain that in one of these shows.
I threw a slick one at you. I tried to get it out you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
I have one for you.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah, this is a fun one. So this one right here is a bamboo mahogany.
Suma.
So it's a sorry, I said that wrong. Bamboo Suma or super mahogany, and we think it might be possibly het pie too.
Yeah, man.
So,
damn thing.
So the funny thing about this one is instead of it being jet black, it almost looks like silvery bluish kind of color. It's, you know, and like I said, you can't really see it in the camera too well, but in person, is why we held it back, because the way bamboo interacted with the Suma, it went from jet black to almost like this. How do you explain the color? It's like a
It's almost like a silvery blue.
yeah.
Yeah, that damn thing looks crazy, and again with that golden stripe. You know what I'm saying? My wife said she liked that one right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
was a
damn
hard
thing
one
is
to make, and when
crazy.
it came out, we worked with Jared too because I couldn't ID it, and so I called up Jared and said, "Hey, Jared, can you help out here?" And he did, and that's how we figured it out. Because
Yeah,
we were going through everything. He's like, "Oh, well, that's the bamboo influence," and I was like, "Because like it looks Suma, it was just like the sibling, but like what's going on here?"
I would have never guessed that bamboo would have done that though.
Exactly. He
bamboo is
wanted
a
to do
strong
so.
gene though. I see a lot of stuff that even if it's dark bamboo, you know what I mean, it's so strong it lightens it up.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
what's that?
So I wanted to show him a couple Wookiees, and then we can probably.
Which okay.
So let's go with Loey.
Now I had Will on from Flawless Creations.
Uh huh.
Will, and he showed off some Wookiee pad stuff, bro. That the lips was white on them,
Oh yeah.
almost looked like a duck. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Yeah.
mouth was white, then the pattern started up midway to head. I was just like, my God.
Wookiee also is really notorious for throwing ringers too. So you think
Yeah.
like, yeah. So this one right here is Mojave Wookiee Pet Clown
And fire.
and Fire,
Damn, bro.
and that's a male. So I'm shooting for a super Wookiee and probably putting that into a lot of the darker animals you saw, so that we
Okay.
can take them even darker and brighter stuff like that.
Because that Wookiee got a dark background too, though. That Wookiee is like a
Yep.
darker gene too. So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, hell yeah, that damn thing is nice.
And I think if you want to grab that Wookiee hatchling that we produced,
Okay.
it's over on that rack. I think it has Stranger and Nanny. I forget which one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah,
some of them
it
you
was
don't know
a
what that's
super
gonna look.
super Wookiee pad. That's exactly what it was, man. That joint was crazy, bro. He showed a few of them. Bro. But them shits was crazy.
Yeah, when I took several of the brothers and sisters to the show, it was amazing how quickly they just took off. They were gone. I couldn't even get into Morph Market. We got to the show me, and I moved like 18 animals that day. It was just a lot of them were just gone.
Yeah, yeah.
This is a Wookiee Cinnamon Russo Leopard Stranger Red Stripe, I believe. So this has a ton of genes in there, and again, thanks to Jared for helping out with this one.
All them damn jeans, the snake don't know what to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, the pattern just like, hey, look, man, whatever. I'm gonna just put a little bit of boost of y'all, all of y'all together, and throw a stripe on it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
Damn.
what the thing is too. When we were talking to Justin, he was actually talking about how at some point you're going to have to be very careful, even with genetic testing, to not overstack too many of the codoms, or even with recessive, because with too many incomplete dominants, that's what starts happening. Is like there's so many different genes going in at once that you can start getting an animal that looks pretty much patternless.
Yeah.
And then, even though it's a powerhouse male that you can use, or female you can utilize, you're going to run into that eventually if you start stacking too much.
You
So
can't see. They're powerful. You just can't see the power. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Yeah.
And so for breeders, you're like, hell yeah, I want that because it has so many genes, and I'll just breed this or that to pull some stuff out.
Yeah.
But from a pet perspective, people are going to see and go, well, it's just a plain patternless snake. And so you kind of have to balance that.
Mm-hmm. My
so
wife, they got 200 snakes, babe.
So this one's a Wookiee Leopard Stranger Red Stripe. So a lot like the father, and then we added Wookiee in there to make it even better.
Better, yeah. That damn thing is super dark and
And
underneath belly.
and again,
yellow,
the belly on this
hair.
one is orangey.
Yeah, real orangey. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. And it outlines the pattern perfectly. Yeah, that's crazy right there. Yeah, I like that one a lot too. I like that one.
And I think to because like I said, we could keep going and going, but I think to wind this down a little bit, we'll show our last one, which is back to the dark gene stuff. We have a super chocolate GHI, and so there's he's over there. There you go. So there's two different type of chocolates. Like so, for a while, people thought Wookiee and chocolate were the same until it was genetically tested, proven to be they're different.
Okay.
And you actually see visual differences. What I also found out is with chocolate, you can actually have two lines. There's some really good lines of chocolate, and there's Garcia chocolate. And so we decided to invest in the Garcia chocolate because it just seems a little bit darker. And so we produced a Super Chocolate Garcia GHI.
Damn. That's crazy.
His dorsal kind of glows with like the
Yeah.
shadow in the background.
I was just ready to say, y'all got some of the damn brightest snakes, man. Yeah, that damn thing is, yeah. Sheesh.
He's
Almost
kind of a
look,
punk, so-
almost look Mojave GHI.
right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, the head is yellow, totally different
And-
color from the body.
Yep.
Yep.
And we think that's the interaction with the GHI Super Chocolate. And then if you could actually see the sides of the body where we showed you the Wookiee Mojave, this one right here, the alien heads are blurred and blended down.
Yeah, they're pulled down.
It's almost like lava, like they're dripping down a little bit.
Yeah, you can kind of see it. And you got to kind of squint to kind of. You really got to look at the snake to see it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people like, you might see it on camera, but it's always best to go to a nice big reptile show, because when people start bringing out some of these animals, you don't, like, for example, when we were talking about Scrambler earlier, you really don't get to see and understand what somebody's saying until you see it with your own eyes. And then you start saying, oh, yep, I believe it is a real gene. And you'll start seeing that, because we have a lot of calico and sugar stuff. So like, for example, if you want to grab a Sparky, we have a, what's that one? OD what?
He is an OD sugar.
Yeah, so he's just OD sugar, and we'll pull him out, and you're gonna see the weight difference between just the regular sugar and OD versus what we showed you earlier, which had Scrambler. And then you're gonna see, like, yeah, if you see it in person, you'll see that there's a huge difference.
All right, do me a favor. Send me that one.
Oh, if you like that one, I'll get Lace.
I want me some calico stuff though. Like I want me, and I want it to be expressed like that. I want that white to be just
Way up
like
the side.
Yeah. Yeah. If I get a calico, I want it to be high expression. Oh my God, yo, that's damn near one of my favorites. Yeah, that calico stuff, man, is just that's crazy. Yeah, man.
Who are you looking for, baby?
Lace.
Lacey?
Yeah.
Yeah, she laid, right?
Yeah.
She should be up here at the top, right there. Second row, third over. Right there.
Got it.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
It's funny to think we name them, and then because I clean them every week, I know where they're at by name
Yeah.
almost.
So I'll take.
Can't take him for.
So this one is Pastel Sugar Yellow Belly. So if you like that other one, I thought you'd love this one.
Hey, bro, listen to me. Go ahead and pack it up, box it, put some heat packs in there, and send it on to me.
We actually hit from her. We added
Mhm.
blackhead and
Wrong.
we added blackhead to it, and so we all have fully ID'd, but we believe we hit some blackhead sugar with possibly either HRA or black pastel in them, but we're still trying to
Yeah,
get those ones right.
we're working on the IDs.
All the
And
ideas,
then we're only a couple meals in, so.
black pastel in that HRA or lilac though, so it's gonna be kind of
Yep. So
yeah.
you were going from wristband. Real quick.
Oh yeah.
That's the dad's.
Yeah. Oh, he's in blue.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll show him next time then.
Oh yeah, because we definitely gonna do a part 2. Definitely, we got to.
Yeah. Some of them will be allelic mixes, but we haven't ID'd them, and they're only a few mils in, so that's why we're not showing or posting them yet.
Yep.
They're one of the last clutches that we had, so
Yep.
of the year.
And then we think we hit some Mandarin pies as well just recently. So we're sending those in to get genetic tests. We actually just got some sheds yesterday that they gave us. So we're sending those into Charlie, and just to make sure they're 100%
Mandarin.
Mandarin.
Mandarin, yeah.
But since your wife likes white snakes and bright snakes, I think we'll end the show with Adonis. Yep. So
yeah.
I had him genetically tested too to prove that he's lace, but he is probably the most packed male I have without having any hets.
No recessives.
No recessives. And he's just super bright. So he's a pastel fire Enchi Mojave yellow belly lace.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Thank y'all for coming on, man.
It's our
Thank you.
pleasure.
Yeah, thank y'all, man. Y'all done showed off some amazing stuff today. Yeah, I really like that. Yeah, that's really dope.
So you can see from those VPI lace to this lace, I had them all genetically tested, proven they are lace, and so I'm going to work some crazy stuff this as soon as they're ready. He's ready, but the other two still have some growing up to do.
Already. Yeah, yeah, that damn thing is insane. Hell yeah.
So I think we'll pause there and we can answer any questions anybody has because I haven't been able to actually look at the chat. So if there's anything that somebody has, we can answer those.
Man, I ain't even been looking at the chat. I've been catching a question or a comment here and there. I've been so focused on them snakes, man. You know what I'm saying? And I thank y'all, man. Do y'all have any questions for them? Y'all got anything? E did ask what a Mandarin pad looked like. I don't know if he want for y'all to show one or
You can grab the
uh
brightest.
Can't guarantee that it's Mandarin because we haven't had it tested. We think they are, but
Yeah.
okay.
So grab the brightest one we got.
Yeah.
And you know what? While you're there, why don't you grab one of those blackhead sugars so we can show them? And like I said, they're hatchlings, so we think they are Mandarin, and we think these other ones are blackhead sugar. But like I said, we're still feeding them. We're trying to figure it all out. So you're gonna have to give us a little time with these ones.
Eric B say I got like a 20 snake shopping list. He got a 20 snake shopping list. So he coming to grab up 20 snakes.
And so right now we're in the breeding season, so I'm hoping I mean, we have like in our ARS Mini 130, we have probably 5 or 6 clutches that need to be finished ID. They need to get all their meals in, and then we'll probably be posting those up on Morph Market.
Okay.
Although there's a couple that we're holding back in there because we hit a super Harlequin in that clutch, we believe, and like I said, this blackhead sugars, we might be keeping 1 or 2 of those, and then of course these mandarins, if they are Mandarin or super Mandarin, when they come back from the genetic testing, then we're going to keep those 2.
Keep those 2, yeah. I would.
Because that's the other thing when we're talking about the business side of it. You really have to be your own best customer. So if you're producing it, don't let your best stuff go. I mean, I know it feels really good to like chase the money and hey, I'm going to make big bucks on it, but then later on, if you don't hit it again, or God forbid you lose that animal somehow or whatever,
Right.
then you screwed yourself. So be your own best customer.
Yeah, that was one of the things I learned early. I was like, well, if I ever get into breeding, the best stuff I ain't selling, I'm keeping. You know what I'm saying? So, ooh, damn, look
so
at that.
unfortunately we do have fire in the mix, so they're all high white.
Okay, okay.
But we do believe this is one of the Mandarin pies. But like I said, we're getting them all genetically tested to make sure.
Ooh, yeah, that damn thing is crazy. Yeah, that's dope. Hell yeah. Yeah, look at the
So
head stamp and everything. Yeah, that fire. He got that fire head stamp.
Yep.
yeah, and then we hit another one, but it's actually
Paradox.
paradoxed. So you can see like it looks like regular pied, and then it looks like
I'll grab her in a minute.
Oh yeah, those are the best, man. I've seen a couple. Damn, I can't think his name right now, man. Garrett, I believe Royal Constrictor Designs. Garrett,
Okay.
man, he had one that was paradoxed, and it damn near looked like 3 different pads in one.
Oh geez.
yeah. Who
Yeah,
has a really good one too is
dang.
Ron from BBM.
Yeah.
His paradoxed animal is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah,
this is one of
yeah.
the blackhead calicos that we think.
And of course, we think there's another gene or 2 in there, but
Yeah, like I said, we haven't ID'd these, but
we like to let them shed out, let them get a couple meals, age a
Yeah.
little bit, and then we really start digging
Damn.
into the ID.
I'm gonna get me a damn calico, man. Damn this.
let
Yeah, that damn thing's nice, man.
me get the one I think is paradox.
Okay. And Melissa's gonna grab the paradox one.
Okay. Take y'all
Like,
time.
like I said, take these with a grain of salt, everyone, because like I said, we're still actively trying to ID, so we could be a little bit off. But if you guys in chat think we're for sure right or anything, please let us know. We're always learners too. We don't know everything, so
But
if
yeah,
you guys
of
see
course.
something, share it with us.
Y'all follow him at this, man. Proxima Reptilis. Y'all see it on the shirt. Follow him on Proxima Reptilis. You see it? Y'all screenshot it. This is what y'all follow him on. All platforms. All platforms.
So this is the one I think is a paradox. Of course, her body is all white, or
Okay.
its body. But if you look at the head,
Ooh. Sheesh.
there's one side, and then if I can get her to turn, there you go. There's the other side.
And looked like on that opposite side, it soon as the airstrike got behind her eyes, it just blew out.
Yep.
Yep.
That's crazy. Damn.
And
Yeah, I
so
like
we're
that.
hoping that one is Mandarin as well. We get so bright, so we're
Yeah.
hoping it is. And then some of these, of course, we'll have to stay for the future, but we will be letting go. Like, why don't you grab the one that's not pied, honey? See what people think about that one. This one really makes us think so, but we'll show it to you.
This one?
Yeah. I think that's
Or
no, or is it the other one?
I think it's the other one.
Yeah, grab the other one. Yeah, it's that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is another Firefly Mandarin.
So we think one's a Firefly Mandarin, and the other one we think
It's just Mandarin.
just Mandarin. So
Or a pastel Mandarin.
maybe a pastel Mandarin. Yes, go ahead and show it.
So this is the one I think is a Firefly Mandarin.
Ooh. Yeah, boy, look at that thing. Dope. The blushing in the background is crazy on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're gorgeous.
And if you can see it, it's really bright orange. So it's like,
yeah, it's bright.
I mean, obviously the cameras pick up the yellow way better than orange because you couldn't even see the orange bellies on those strangers we were showing earlier.
Yeah. And then this one I think is just a Mandarin with I'm thinking maybe fire actually.
Right.
Yeah, when I looked at the color and then the head stamp definitely give off that fire vibe.
Yeah.
You know, that fire always had that light, but it got that dot in the middle.
And as you know, Mandarin tends to do way better if you can get hypo in there. So that's the plan, that we want to get some either hypo or orange dream hypo, or I'm sorry, orange hypo in it. But first we have to prove that these are truly Mandarin.
Both of them dope as hell, but that top one is super cool.
This one?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Anything else?
I think that's it, right? Okay. Yeah. So I think we'll pause there. Because like I said, we have like 200 animals that are, or we breed and stuff like that. So we could keep going and going. But it's
Go,
like,
yeah. Shit.
Oh, we haven't even gotten into the pets.
right? Yeah, we didn't even say like these are just pets. so like when we did the 200 animals, we don't count the pets.
Yeah.
That we have. We're
Ooh.
collection that are from the very beginning, and we just don't consider them for breeding or nothing. They're just staying with us forever.
Yeah.
Like our very first super pastel pinstripe ultra male. He was from our very, very first clutch, and so we kept him, and he's our ambassador. So when we go to a lot of the reptile shows, he's the one we hand out to all the little kids, because the hatchlings gonna get stressed out if everybody's holding them all the time. So what we like to do is like, oh, if you just want to hold a snake, hold this one.
Yeah.
And so we tend to do that.
Yeah.
And then we plan to do that with our Burmese python too. We plan to take that to reptile shows to be an ambassador, so people can hold a really giant big snake as well as a python.
Yeah, I know. Y'all had glitched out for a second and came back, and now y'all. Well, to everybody in the chat, put a one in the chat if y'all can still hear Mike and Melissa, okay? Because y'all kind of low to me now. Y'all glitched out and then came right back in, and now you're kind of low.
Okay.
Well, we can hear you perfectly, so.
Oh yeah. And I can hear you, but you just got you're low. Okay, so it's on my side then. It's on my side. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep it going. Okay.
Oh, and then I like to point out on your arm too.
How many pets do y'all have that are, how many animals that other than the 200? How many pets do you have?
About 10.
10. I have a black-headed python. We pull her out when she lets us, because she can be a little moody. But Melissa also has 2 nice little tortoises upstairs that we think we have a male, female, and those are long term, like maybe several years down the road we might try and pair them. But we really dig the leopard tortoises, so we might play around with that in the future.
Okay, gotcha. Leopard tortoises. I'd never even heard of those before.
And then I was also going to say, like, if you aren't supporting USARK, please go support USARK.
Yeah. They've been doing a lot of work for us here in Colorado, still doing work for us in Colorado, trying to keep our rights.
Yeah, we ran into some problems here, so please donate to them, help them out. They've helped us out a ton out here in Colorado. We really need people to support them.
Yeah, so I'll make sure.
Even if it's $5,
Show them
it all works.
Yep. And then shout out to Fred and AJ. They usually do a US ARC auction type thing, and so they help donate money there too. So it's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yep. If there's anything else I want to talk about, any message that you want to leave to the people, you definitely got to let people know how they can get in contact with you again.
Yeah.
If you want to
So
keep going, we keep going. If y'all getting tired up, then pretty sure y'all busy. You know what I'm saying?
so yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap up. But the message I'd like to say is, if you want to reach out to us, we're on Morph Market, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, and TikTok as well. So we post to all those different ones. So check us out there.
Yep, and I do commission work on the 3D printers. So if there's something specific you're looking for, you can message us at any of those socials, and let me know what you're looking for, and I can see what I can do. I can't make promises, but I can see what I can do.
Yeah.
Probably here in about a month, our Morph Market will be updated with even more hatchlings.
Yep.
And we plan to keep it to about 30 to 40, depending on hatchlings, just because clutches, because we do plan on doing Doomer bows eventually and some BCIs, so that will be adding to the collection. So we can't overwhelm ourselves with too many babies, but that's the plan here. Now, one day we might up it when I retire and I can help with some more. Before that's where we're going to be at. But yeah, if you need anything from us, or just have questions in general, this community is awesome.
Yep.
We've been mentored by a lot of people. If you just want some advice, whether it's business, whether it's reptile side, whatever.
Not even on our animals. If
Yeah.
you have a general, ball python question, issue, we're willing to help out as much as we can, from our end.
And then if we don't know the answer, we have a lot of connections too. So
we can usually get you somewhere that can.
We'll send you somebody that might be able to answer if we can.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, gang, I've enjoyed the hell out of y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We've enjoyed it too.
Yeah, that collection is awesome. You two continue to be great. We definitely got to get up in the future, do a part 2. I'll let y'all get yourselves settled, the clutches get the booming, and so up the road we'll definitely get up, do a part 2.
Definitely.
Yeah, man, and I'm proud of you. Keep being great, man, as a couple, as an individual, as business. Just keep it going, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nothing get in your way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you have a good one too, man. Much appreciated.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, yeah.
Don't let anything scare you away.
Yep.
It's so much fun.
And keep the music going, man. You're talented.
Yeah,
Thank you for doing that for us. Really appreciate it.
I'm on it. I'm working on some stuff in the cut. You know what I'm saying? I take a y'all be bringing me up my hiatus sometimes. Sometimes I be like, man, I don't feel like messing with this no more. I'm tired of it, whatever. And y'all, if somebody hit me, I'm like, hey, bro, I need you to do something for me. And I just be like, well, I guess leaving it alone ain't an option no more. So let me keep on going. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But I'm about to start working on my own personal project in a few. So I'll make sure I send y'all my finished product once it's done. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome. Looking forward to it. Thank you.
Yep. But thank you guys, man. To everybody who's tapping in late, y'all hit the replay, man. Y'all got to come back, man. Y'all missed it, man. Showed off some heat, so y'all definitely got to go back and play it. But yeah, man, everybody, listen, peace and love to you and your families. I pray we all live the best rest of our lives, become the greatest versions of ourselves, and that all our needs, wants, and desires get granted. I pray that we all have healing and protection, physically, mentally, emotionally, mind, body, soul, spirit, and that we continue to be great, man. And we ain't golden until we all shine. We are not golden until we all shine. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tapping in. Proxima family, love y'all. Thank you. Until next time, gang, we're out.
Thank you. Bye.